Okay, John, I think we're good to go.
Okay. Anything you want to say first, Andrew, or is that? Okay. Okay, we'll get this started. Let's bring the March 4th, 2021 meeting of the City of Worcester Design and Review Board to order. Our first order of business is roll call. I will call out your name. If you are present, say present. If you're not, obviously you'll say nothing. Susan Bates.
Present.
John Campbell, present. Dick Deffenbaugh.
Present.
Sandra Hall. Absent. Dick Kinder. Absent. Louise Keating.
Present.
And Keith Spears.
Present.
Okay. Our next order of business is approval of the December 3rd, 2020 meeting minutes. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve those December minutes.
That's Susan
Susan
Bates.
Bates.
Okay, do I have a second to that motion?
Keating seconds.
Keith Spears.
Okay, we will put it to a vote. If you are in favor of approval, say yes after I call your name. If you are not, say no. Susan Bates,
Yes.
John Campbell, yes. Dick Deffenbaugh,
Yes.
Louise Keating,
Yes.
Keith Spears.
Yes.
Okay, the yeses have it. The meeting minutes are approved. Our next order of business is DR 2101. Haley Pritchett requesting sign approval for a wall sign at 236 South Market Street, the C4 zoning district. Is the applicant present?
Yes,
Okay, if you could state forward, give us your presentation. Make sure you state your name, address, and affirm to tell the truth.
Kaylee Pritchett, my home address or my business address?
My home address is fine.
2563 Victoria Street, Worcester, Ohio. And yes,
And yes, you affirm to tell the truth?
yes,
Okay. Could you give us your presentation?
I didn't, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
You want to explain to us what you're doing
In my store or for my sign?
for your sign, what you're asking approval for tonight?
I just want to put white wooden block letters above the windows and door.
Okay. In other words, as you presented it, you've got
Yes.
the sonopathy.
Sun Apothecary, yes,
Yes, son apothecary. Is
Yes.
what you're gonna have, and that's all you're going to put on there?
that's it.
And they're just going to be white raised letters?
White, as flat as I can get them.
Okay, all right. Does anybody have any questions or comments? Okay, if not, do I have a motion?
Dick Deffenbaugh, I'd like to have you approve the motion as submitted.
Okay, do I have a second to that motion?
I'll second the motion. Susan Bates.
Okay, okay, we'll put it to a vote. When I call your name out, yes for approval, no for disapproval. Susan Bates,
Yes.
John Campbell, yes. Dick Deffenbaugh,
Yes.
Louise Keating,
Yes.
Keith Spears.
Yes.
Okay, the yeses have it. That is approved as submitted. Okay. Our next order of business is DR-21-02, Tim Monet of the City of Worcester requesting certificate of appropriateness approval for the replacement of exterior lighting at 538 North Market Street in the North Market Street Landmark District. The applicant present,
Yes,
so state your name, address, and affirm to tell the truth and give us your presentation.
Tim Monet, 821 Northwestern Avenue, and I affirm to tell the truth. And as you can see from the plans here on the presentation, the city is replacing the parking lot lighting at the municipal building at 538 North Market Street. Currently, our parking lot is lit by a combination of wall-mounted and pole-mounted lighting. That's pretty old. I don't know what vintage it is, but it certainly does not comply with the current codes. We have these two existing freestanding lights. The poles are in very bad shape. They probably only have a couple of years life left in them, if that. So we're going to completely do away with these bases and put in new bases, new poles, and down lighting as the code requires. And you can see the specifications included in the package. We're also replacing the two in the westernmost parking lot at the back of City Hall. And we're extending that lighting over to the parking lot to the south of the municipal building, or the one adjacent to the fire station. Currently, we have lighting on the fire station that sort of lights up that parking lot and sprays light just out away from the building. It's not really directed down to the parking lot. So we want to put pole mounted signs up across the back there, or the western property line. We are going to eliminate those building mounted signs on the fire station. We also have some building mounted signs on the back of City Hall, sort of where those porticos go underneath the building. And we're replacing those with more lighting, more appropriate. The lighting is more of a walkway or driveway type lighting, so that folks coming in and out of the building, it'll light up their pathway. But the current lights are sort of like the lights that are on the fire station. They're just directing light directly away from the building without any directional control at all. And so all of this new lighting is going to be LED lighting. We also did a photometric plan to make sure that the lighting is being directed in the appropriate areas, compliant with the code. And that includes the lighting on the back of the building as well. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Okay, does anybody have any questions? Okay, not, do I have a motion?
Keating moves to approve as submitted.
Do I have a second to that motion?
Susan Bates, I'll second
Okay.
Louise's approval.
Okay, we'll put it to a vote. In favor, we'll say yes when I call your name. Opposed, we'll say no. Susan Bates,
Yes.
Don Campbell, yes. Dick Effenbaugh,
Yes,
Louise Keating,
Yes,
Keith Spears.
yes,
Okay, it's unanimous. It's approved as submitted.
Thank you.
Okay, our next order of business is DR-21-03, Dan Plott, requesting certificate of appropriateness approval for a wall sign and exterior painting at 130 South Market Street in the North Market Street Landmark District. Is the applicant present?
yes.
So, state your name, your address, affirm to tell the truth.
Dan Fott, 514 East South Street. And I plan to tell the truth.
Okay,
And what we're doing is doing a sign above the windows on the right and painting, and then above the door, there'd be like a design. And the stripes they'd like to do on the top, but then they're not going to do the ones on the bottom that it shows. That'll just stay black.
anything else?
It's just a black sign it's kind of a light pink with white
Okay.
letters, pink and white lettering.
Are there any other questions? Okay, do I have a
The
motion?
striping,
Okay,
the pink as well?
What's that?
Is the striping they're painting also the same color as the sign?
Yeah, it would just be white. The background up there is already black, and they're just going to paint white stripes in the spring when it warms up.
yeah, the only thing that's pink is bleach, correct? The only thing
Right.
that's
Yeah.
pink-
Well, bleach and custom hairdressing.
Well, that's pink also?
No,
sign
that's
doesn't
white.
look like-
That's
It looks like the only thing that's pink is bleach.
Right, yeah.
And the bottom there will not be the black and white, it'll just be black,
It'll
painted black.
just be black. Yeah, it's already black now, so.
Okay,
Okay. Any
All
more
right.
comments or questions? Any more comments or questions? Okay, if not, do I have a motion?
I will move, this is Susan Bates, I will move that we approve as submitted with the
Okay,
change that in the picture, it's gonna be black, not black and white.
Okay, do I have a second for that
Dick
motion?
Diffenbaugh, second.
Okay. I will call for a vote. Yes is in favor, no is opposed. When I call your name, state that. Susan Bates,
Yes, approved.
John Campbell, yes. Dick Diffenbaugh,
Yes,
Louise Keating,
yes,
Keith Spears.
Yes.
Okay, unanimous. It is approved as submitted. Okay,
Thank you.
our next order of business is DR-21-04. Ken Stifler requesting certificate of appropriateness approval for wall signs and window signs at 127 West Liberty Street in the Public Square District. Applicant present,
Yes.
would you come state your name, address, affirm to tell the truth, and give us your presentation, please.
Yes, Ken Stifler, Sign Design Worcester at 1537 West Old Lincoln Way here in Worcester, and I do affirm to tell the truth. We are looking at the retail locations just west of the courthouse. Has been occupied in years past by Lemonberry. I think most recently Koblenz Chocolates had a pop-up store there. This tenant is indeed using both addresses that are side by side. The family mother-daughter combination are opening up a specialty drink dessert type place. I have just basically been educated on what boba tea and things like that are, so it's kind of a specialty drink with many different combinations. We are attempting to get some brightly colored lettering in the windows to attract drive-by, walk-by attention in a very busy part of town. So we are utilizing their company colors of the brighter greens and reds, along with white lettering to give some sort of emphasis to what they are indeed doing inside. The upper signs will be placed at a future date, but presented today as economics allows them to do so. So at this point, we're looking at window lettering on each of the units' front windows, as well as some small flat signs above on the front facade. And we will open for questions at this time.
Are there any questions or comments? Are there any questions?
Andrew, how does the square footage of all that window signage work out with all the allowable stuff? Or how does that apply?
I believe it does. You can take up 25% of the glass space, and because the windows and the doors are both glass, I think they're within that percentage. And I believe the wall signs also meet the maximum because it's kind of a double unit there.
Okay.
Yes, and I'll say on this end too, we kind of calculate to the square inch, trying to make sure we can stay within code and also give the maximum visibility.
Okay. Are there any other questions or comments? Okay, do I have a motion?
Keating moves to approve as submitted.
Do I have a second to that motion?
Well, Susan Bates, I'll second the motion.
Okay, put it to a vote. Yes is in favor, no is opposed. I want to call your name. Please state one of the two. Susan Bates,
Yes,
John Campbell, yes. Dick Diffenbaugh,
yes,
Louise Keating,
Yes,
Keith Spears.
Yes.
Okay, it's unanimous. It is approved as submitted.
Thank you.
Our next order of business, DR-21-05, Ken Stifler requesting sign approval for wall signs, window signs, and a building covering at 213 West Liberty Street in the T4 zoning district. Okay, the applicant obviously is present. Could please state your name again, your address, and affirm to tell the truth, and give us your presentation.
Yes, Ken Stifler, Sign Design Worcester at 1537 West Old Lincoln Way, and I do affirm to tell the truth. This particular project is the downtown location for Remax Showcase. They are located on the north end, and businesses obviously well, so they're opening up a downtown office. This particular building, formerly occupied by the Worcester Book Company, most recently one of the Frentique, they had a specialty name for it, but it's part of their retail establishment. Now it's going back to open space at this point. We have that across the front of that. I believe I presented both pictures, but currently it's that sage green. Mr. Wiesenberg would like to keep that color for any future chances, but so we're going to take the little more of a classy look. We're going to overlay the existing painted green wood with just a black aluminum composite board, which is just, it's a color on the front of the building, not part of the sign, so to speak. We're just identifying this as an individual office so it doesn't tie together with the green. To the east, we are going to use a brushed aluminum letter for the Remax Showcase and their trademark balloon in the allotted space that the 2 3/4 by 10-foot logo to maximize the sign, along with some window lettering, logo, and some of their services such as residential, commercial, real estate, and auctions. So fairly basic, but a nice, classy looking presentation as far as their office, and I'm open for questions.
Okay, are there any questions or comments? Okay, do I have a motion?
Dick Deffenbaugh, I would like to suggest that we approve the proposal as submitted.
Okay, do I have a second to that motion?
Keating will second.
Okay, we'll put it to a vote. Yes is in favor, no is opposed. Please state one or the other when I call your name. Susan Bates,
Yes.
Ron Campbell, yes. Dick Deffenbaugh,
Yes,
Louise Keating,
Yes,
Keith Spears.
Yes.
Okay, it's unanimous, is approved as submitted.
Thank you once again.
Is there any other business or anything we need to discuss tonight? Not, do I have a motion for adjournment?
Susan Bates, I'll move that we adjourn the March meeting of the Design Review Board.
Do I have a second to that motion?
Design and Review Board.
Okay, do I have a second to that motion?
Keating will second.
Okay, all those in favor of adjournment will say yes in favor, no if not, I'll state your name. Please vote accordingly. Susan Bates,
Yes.
Don Campbell, yes. Deffenbaugh,
yes.
Keating,
Yes.
Keith Spears.
Yes.
Okay, it's unanimous. We stand adjourned.
Thank you, John.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Andrew.
Yep.
Thank you.